What's up, guys? This is DToxicz here, otherwise known as Andrew, and I am bringing you guys another Toxic Thoughts commentary today. And as usual, before we get to the commentary, let's talk a little bit about the gameplay. This is a drop zone game on Village. I'm using the MSR extended mags. In this game, I was pretty much going for clips, so I'm not really going to be playing the objective much. And oh my God, look at these two guys up here on the hill here. Oh man, I'm gonna kill you, then I'm gonna kill you, then I'm gonna jump off and hit nothing. Yeah. Them phase trick shots. What you know about phase? I know nothing about phase. Doing them 360s on 7 sensitivities, how I roll. But alright, on to the topic, guys. The topic today is going to be internet addiction, and this was actually suggested by someone in the comments section of my last Toxic Thoughts commentary, and that person is Fongers. Fongers is one of my great friends on PS3. He's an awesome guy. I'll put his channel link in the description if you guys want to check him out. But internet addiction, that's a good one. It's not really something that's widely talked about because most of the time when you hear about addiction involving things such as the internet, you normally hear about things like on a smaller scale. Internet addiction is a little bit broad because there's so many different things to be addicted to on the internet, such as social networking, video games, all that kind, or even like shopping on the internet, things like that. But to take it to like that broad standpoint of just straight up internet addiction, I don't think anyone is just straight up addicted to the internet. Now, I do know that if if ever in the time that somebody shot off an EMP on over, anybody that has internet, or if like you lost your internet because of a storm or whatever happens to make you lose your internet, I do know that if we do lose our internet, that like everybody's not going to know what to do with themselves. I lost my internet for about 5 hours one day because my cats chewed through the power supply to the router, and the router didn't work, so obviously without the router I don't get an internet connection. And I didn't know what to do with myself. Like I just don't know. I didn't know what to do with myself. Like I basically sat there and I pretty much played Pokemon for God's sakes, guys. Like one of the only not online games that I have. So I mean, I think it's more or less not an addiction to the internet. I think it's an addiction to having internet. Because you can't really get addicted to the internet itself. You get addicted to components of the internet. But since we're basically on the since I basically do video game commentaries and such like that, we'll talk about addiction to video games involving the internet and things like that. And one of the big video game addictions that I see on the internet is on Facebook, guys. Facebook has so many games on it, and people just play those games for hours upon hours, and you just lose track of time and everything. Like, there's really no way to fix that because some people just like they're just have such an active friends list on Facebook that like constantly things are coming up on Facebook and all that kind of stuff. I mean, for me, I haven't even had a Facebook that long, and I pretty much check Facebook at least like once every 2 hours. At least once every 2 hours. I mean, and I haven't even had it that long. I mean, I'm not really addicted to, like, I don't think people are addicted to Facebook. I think people are addicted to like the notifications and things like that, because I think that like when someone gets a notification like, oh my God, somebody said something about me, or someone replied to something that I said, I feel special, like that kind of thing. Like people want to feel special. That's the point of Facebook. It's like it's not to like people say like, oh, I'm using Facebook to keep in contact with people, it's like, no, it's really because like you really just enjoy getting notifications and things like that from your friends and all that kind of stuff. But that's off topic, guys. For internet addiction, like, there's really only one way to really fix, like, you can't really fix it. Like, I know I said, like, just right there, like, there's only one way to fix it, but I rethought in my head, like, you really can't fix internet addiction. It's something that, like, is always going to be around. You can't stop it. Like, as the internet grows and more people start using it, and the generation, of computers and technology grows and grows and grows, like, people are going to need the internet. Like, it's gotten to the point now, like, where if you lose the internet, then you're not going to be able to do things, like, you're not going to be able to do daily activities. Like, some people use the internet for resources on, like, building things in their home. A lot of people use the internet you know, especially for YouTube, like like people that do YouTube need the internet obviously to upload their videos to YouTube, and then all those people that make money off of YouTube, like they're not going to make any money if they don't have any internet because they can't upload anything. Sorry. But I mean, it's not really an addiction. I think that if you're using the internet a lot, as long as you're doing it healthy enough to the point, and when I say healthy, I mean that you're using it in a good sense. You're using it where you're like, okay, I need to do this on the internet today, but I also have to go to work. Like, you don't skip going to your job just to be on the internet all day. As long as you're not doing that, I see no problem with using the internet a lot, because it's everyone relies on it so much nowadays, and that's not a bad thing. We're growing into using it so much, and so many people are using it. I mean, it is the biggest information, you know, thing on this earth. So I mean, to be addicted to the internet, as long as it is a healthy addicted. Oh, guys, sorry, didn't mean to stumble upon my words there, but just saw that sexy no scope. I think that no scope deserves a nice like, you know, shot through the smoke like that. I don't know, made me really happy when I got it. Don't mean to stop in the middle of the commentary like that, but man, you know, just stumbled upon my words a little bit there. But I don't think internet addiction is an addiction. I personally find it that since we're still growing into the internet, that basically we're just growing into it, you know? I think that, you know, you can't really be addicted to this internet type of thing yet. It's not something like a video game. It's internet addiction itself is too broad of a subject to be addicted to. So if you guys have any questions about this, if you guys didn't really understand what I was saying, please leave a comment below or send me a message on YouTube. I read all the comments, I read all my messages, and I definitely send them all back. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will be seeing you guys later on my next video.